when malevolent forces invaded the land of the Celestial. The battle deity Phoenix, wielding a resolute sword, fought valiantly to the last breath to bring peace to all.
My physical form may dissipate, but my will to combat evil, to protect what is right, will continue to be reborn.
After the battle, the sword shattered into 3 pieces, becoming 3 sacred relics safeguarding the fairy folk. Once again, the land of the Celestial was tranquil and prospering. But what awaits the Phoenix clan in the future? Who will be the next successor to wield the sword? Press the subscribe button at Whoa Fairy Tale to find out. Over the years, in the memory of the Phoenix's contribution, their descendants became the most powerful beings in the realm, and they controlled most of the resources and wealth of the whole area, especially the sacred tree, which yielded the fairy dust, enhancing their magic beyond other races. In stark contrast, the Raven clan in the lower tier lived in dismal conditions. Their food and resources came through the core of the sacred tree, a place the upper class had abandoned. The Raven clan didn't use fairy dust. Everything they made came from hard labor. Thus, the division between the classes grew more apparent, with the Ravens fated to dwell in darkness. Catherine was different. Her parents perished in a food dispute, leaving her an orphan with a heart torn by the division between the 2 worlds.
I will put an end to this injustice.
Catherine harbored a deep resentment for the Phoenix clan's descendants, but at the same time, she greatly respected and admired the battle deity of old.
Elena, I want to be like the battle deity, bringing true light and peace to the land of the Celestial.
Don't dream in vain, Catherine. In the eyes of the Phoenix clan, we are just feeble crows.
But one day, even Catherine couldn't believe they could find one of the 3 broken pieces of the deity's sword. When the moss was wiped away, the shard gleamed, revealing the spirit of the Phoenix.
Congratulations in finding the piece of the sword. The second piece lies in the upper tier, where the Phoenix clan resides, and the last piece is hidden in the land of the demons, a place no Celestial dares to venture. Find the remaining sword fragments and unite them. The key to these 3 pieces is courage. And anyone who possesses it can become the next wielder. This is a good sign. Let's search for the other 2 sword pieces together.
It's dangerous. We're just tiny crows. How can we ever defeat them?
Then a sudden disaster struck. Unknown malefactors set the Raven clan's village on fire. Elena suffered heavy smoke inhalation, and only fairy dust could heal her. Catherine and Elena's family beseeched the Phoenix princess.
Please, princess, spare us some fairy dust. Our daughter is in critical condition.
Fairy dust is precious. I can't squander it to save the lives of mere crows.
Left with no choice, Catherine sneaked into the sacred tree to steal fairy dust. Through this act, she discovered a great secret. The second sword fragment was being kept with reverence in the tree's core. An intruder!
Elena's life is what matters. I'll be back.
But Catherine didn't anticipate that one of her feathers would inadvertently fall, revealing her presence. Elena quickly recovered with the use of fairy dust. However, the Phoenix clan swiftly arrived to apprehend the thieves. Not wanting to harm the Raven clan, Catherine and Alina left, embarking on a journey to reunite the sword. They decided to find the third piece in the Demon Land first. For years, the sword fragment remained dormant, and the demons slumbered. The light emanating from the deepest chamber was the third sword fragment. Catherine touched it, and an apparition appeared. The battle between the celestial and demon races once again commenced, with Catherine wielding the complete Phoenix sword. She fought with vigor and vanquished many wicked demons. Save us!
Have you forgotten what you did to the Raven clan in the past? Now you seek our help?
Catherine callously brushed off their pleas. Her indifference led to her getting trapped in a virtual world even when the war ended. The devastating battle repeated once more.
In war, the most important thing is human life. There is no right or wrong, good or evil.
Catherine had an epiphany, setting aside her grudges and rescuing the Phoenix clan members. It turned out that the sword piece was transformed to teach Catherine the value of forgiveness.
Let's return to the sacred tree. This journey is perilous. To avoid risks, you and I should each hold one piece of the sword. No matter what happens, we will reunite at the sacred tree.
That night, the Phoenix clan pursued them. And the two friends truly became separated. As per their agreement, Catherine overcame hardships and reached the sacred tree, but was suddenly surrounded.
You foolish crow. You've been betrayed, and you didn't even know. It was Alina, your dearest friend, who had helped the Phoenix clan. I'll never hand over the sword pieces to you.
But the Phoenix clan had taken her entire family hostage.
If you don't surrender and reveal Catherine's whereabouts, we'll send your family into the Demon Land and awaken them.
Before Catherine's disheartened gaze and Alina's anguish.
Catherine, you may not have a family, but it's different for me. Life won't hold any meaning for me if I can't protect my loved ones. All these years, I've considered your family as my own. I've done everything not for myself, but for their sake. Why should I heed your accusations?
Just at that moment, the demons realized the loss of the deity's sword fragment. They aggressively rushed in to wreak havoc in the land of the Celestial. All the fairy races had to muster their strength for battle, but it was difficult to hold back the onslaught of the demons. Catherine recalled the words of the Phoenix battle deity. In war, there was no good or bad, only the common goal, transcending personal interests.
This is the final sword piece. Use it to restore the deity's sword.
The Phoenix Princess aligned the three sword fragments, but to everyone's surprise, nothing happened. The Phoenix Princess tried persistently, but to no avail. She finally lost her patience and discarded them. The Demon King then arrived, causing mass panic. Catherine regretfully picked up the three sword pieces that had fallen at her feet. suddenly, a brilliant light enveloped them, reuniting the sword into its full form. The phoenix sword radiated power equal to the deities. Catherine began to transform. She remained a crow, but was surrounded by a radiant aura.
Charge!
She followed the instructions of the battle deity, sparing none except the malevolent and wicked beings. All creatures, whether crow or phoenix, joined forces to rescue the land. The battle concluded, and the malevolent forces were pushed back. The Phoenix Princess also recognized her own selfishness.
Catherine, I apologize for my selfishness that nearly harmed the entire Phoenix clan. Thanks to you, everyone can now live in peace. From now on, this land of Celestial will be free from injustice and enmity.
In the future, even if I'm gone, the sword doesn't have to pass to a crow. It can go to any race as long as they possess compassion and courage to bring true peace to the land of the Celestial.
Once upon a time, in a land with multiple kingdoms and different civilizations, there was a kingdom ruled by King Brython, known as the wealthiest kingdom. The king had a princess named Ellen. Since birth, Ellen had lived in luxury and abundance, surrounded by fine silk and lavishness. Her dresses were meticulously woven by the most renowned artisans in the region. Each outfit was adorned with sparkling diamonds and precious gemstones. The king even provided her with a golden carriage pulled by 6 strong war horses. But that's not all. During an auction for an ancient vase unearthed from 1,000 years ago, everyone was eager to possess it.
200 coins! 1,000 coins.
And as predicted, Ellen easily obtained the vase.
Money can truly bring everything.
Ellen became more and more arrogant. She squandered her wealth on extravagant parties. She even used her money to buy the title of the most beautiful in the kingdom. The title of the most beautiful in the kingdom belongs to Princess Ellen! Ellen, you must learn to appreciate money. I also struggled and built this kingdom from scratch.
You are so stingy. With this much money, when will it ever run out? Father, you should not interfere in my affairs.
One fine day, while Ellen was strolling, she unexpectedly encountered an old beggar woman.
Please help this poor old woman. I haven't had anything to eat for days. I beg you to show mercy. Stay away, filthy old woman. Oh, my dress. If it gets ruined, you won't be able to compensate me with your life. Take her away quickly.
On her way back to the castle, Ellen still seethed with anger over the recent misfortune.
This is so frustrating. Ah! Is anyone here? Help me! I must quickly return to inform Father.
Ellen woke up in a damp, low-ceilinged room. A person wearing a cloak approached Ellen.
Who are you? What do you want? I am the witch of this kingdom. I find great interest in you. I have plenty of gold. I will give it all to you. Please, release me. Listen carefully. From now on, everything you touch will turn to gold. A curse that turns everything into gold? I must thank you for this. Don't rejoice too soon. Your special ability may bring you great suffering. Is this a dream? This is awesome! The witch didn't deceive me.
At that moment, the king worried about Ellen's disappearance.
Father, I have returned.
Do you know how much I've been worried?
Father, look at this! I can turn everything into gold.
What is happening?
From now on, Father, don't hinder me from spending, because I can create gold myself.
Ellen! Now it's time to eat. Ellen is very hungry now.
This is unbearable! I want to eat! Bring me more food here quickly!
Ellen started to feel inconvenient with her golden touch.
You're useless!
She couldn't even participate in her favorite sports. Seeing others free and at ease made Ellen feel even more isolated. The king, concerned about Ellen's condition, summoned the most famous wizards to treat her. As the night fell, Ellen tried to fall asleep.
What is happening?
The situation was extremely dangerous, but Ellen couldn't abandon her father.
These hands still have their power, don't they?
But when Ellen looked back at her father,
Oh no! Father, please don't leave me!
Ellen was in pain, not knowing how to break this cruel curse.
I must find the witch. She's the source of all this suffering.
So Ellen took the golden statue and set off to find the witch. Ellen tirelessly pulled the cart, disregarding the difficulties. Finally, Ellen reached a river.
Oh, water! Oops, I forgot I can't use my hands.
The cool and refreshing water soothed her soul.
In the past, only gold and silver could satisfy me, but now this simple thing truly makes me appreciate it.
Ellen continued her journey. Miss, do you want to cross the river?
Yes, exactly.
I am Paleo, the boatman of this river. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I need to find the witch to break the curse and save my father.
I know that place. I will take you there.
Really?
Ellen felt like she had found a lifeline. Luck seemed to be smiling upon her, but happiness is often short-lived. The boat suddenly encountered violent waves. Ellen woke up and found herself in the witch's room.
Where is my statue? Give it back!
Congratulations! You fell into the trap! Ellen couldn't believe that Paleo was actually the witch's henchman.
Please, return the statue to me. I'm willing to give up everything.
Ellen was puzzled, as this face seemed familiar to her.
You are? Yes, I am the beggar woman whom you heartlessly refused to help.
Exhausted, she fell into the hands of dark forces, who took advantage and possessed her body, turning her into the wicked witch she is now.
I am the cause of your pain. I apologize for my arrogance, and I truly regret my actions. I have paid a heavy price. Please, help save my father.
But that didn't soften the heart of the witch.
No!
Ellen truly overcame her selfish and petty nature to sacrifice for her family. As a result, the curse no longer had any effect.
Destroy her quickly!
Which then became insane. Ellen's power defeated the darkness. Ellen's power defeated the darkness.
I apologize for hurting you. From now on, I will spend the rest of my life caring for and making amends to you.
And another miracle occurred.
Father, I'm sorry.
I'm glad that my daughter finally realizes the true value. From then on, Ellen no longer acted spoiled or wasteful. Instead, she became a princess with a golden heart.
Fairy tales.
When life was dyed in darkness, send your wishes and desires to the stars. If you are sincere enough and accumulate enough merits, your wishes will be carried away by the wind and touch the sacred wish tree. Then the zodiac gods will take turns turning wishes into reality. The wishes are contained within starfruits, a rare fruit that holds the essence of the wish tree. The supreme goddess Cosmo will turn this fruit into a magical wine. Which keeps her extraordinary power, nourishes the land and the zodiac gods. Let's explore the realm of fairy wishes by subscribing to the WOA Fairy Tale channel. The wish tree only bears fruit once every 10 years. And if you're not quick enough, your wishes will easily be taken away. The current head goddess is Capricorn, who is always quick and eager to claim as many wish tasks as possible from the starfruits. On the other hand, Pisces is a goddess who is always laughed at for being clumsy and slow. People look down on her because she only knows how to create illusions. Very dreamy and doesn't contribute much to granting wishes. Because she hasn't fulfilled any wishes, her constellation symbol doesn't even appear in the sky of this land.
Oh no, I overslept. Today's the day the wish tree bears fruit.
When Pisces arrives, almost all the wish tasks have been taken. Only 2 starfruits are left hanging on the tree.
Great, this fruit is mine. Stay away. Come on, you don't have to be so aggressive. If you overslept, don't demand anything. There's still 1 fruit left. Hurry up and take it, Pisces. Yeah, take it quickly. There seems to be something wrong with this starfruit.
Pisces realizes that this is a wrong wish. Completely against the laws of life, that's why the other gods avoid it. An old woman carpenter lost her son in an avalanche a few years ago. In extreme grief, she couldn't overcome this pain and wished for her son to be resurrected.
This wish is beyond the capabilities of the zodiac gods. Poor thing, only received 1 wish. Give up. After all, you will always be a burden to this land. I will prove it to all of you.
Pisces knows that she can't bring the old woman's son back as wished, but she can use all her abilities to make her mother live in happiness. The purpose of the wish tree and the zodiac gods in the end is still to bring positivity to life and make everyone warm and happy.
It hurts so much. Here is the old woman's house. She must have accumulated a lot of merit. I can't let her wish go to waste.
The old woman used the most famous carpenter in the village because of her mesmerizing wooden artworks. However, since the accident happened, she only took simple carpentry jobs. In addition, she stayed at home all day, looking back at old pictures and crying so much that her eyes have become blurry.
Who are you? Oh, a goddess. Don't be scared. I am the goddess Pisces. I'm here to fulfill your wish. Oh, I beg the goddess. Even though I tried to forget the past, I don't want to forget. From now on, you will never have to live in pain again.
Pisces immediately cast a spell to clean up the old woman's house. Then she uses her power to create an illusion, making the image of the lost son appear.
My child. It's really my child.
Mother!
I'm sorry, my child. If only I didn't bring you along that day.
It's okay. Everything will be fine. The old woman's long, sorrowful heart now beats with joy and happiness. Finally, Pisces has helped someone. She's not as useless as they say. But right after that, a guest suddenly appears at the old woman's house. He sees the old woman talking and laughing alone and gets scared and runs away. He thinks that the old woman must be obsessed with her son to the point of madness. Exactly 1 week later, the zodiac gods gather at the sacred wish tree. In an instant, all the star fruits on the tree fall down.
Success, my first star fruit.
The image of the Pisces constellation is now clearly visible in the sky, shining brightly alongside the remaining 11 constellations.
Hey, how did you fulfill the old woman's wish? The power to create illusions is not a joke, you know. Creating illusions? Ha! That means you're still letting the old woman live in the past. It's not anything great. Why not? Come with me and you'll see how happy the old woman is.
But unexpectedly, the old woman's cottage is now crowded and chaotic. Villagers rush into the house, and some doctors believe that she has a mental illness and try to force her to take medication. The old woman spends her days muttering to herself and refuses to do any work.
I'm not crazy. Look, everyone. My child is here. You should be happy for me.
Unable to convince the old woman, the villagers give up in frustration.
But at least the old woman met her son again. Ha! This star fruit doesn't count anymore because it brings negative results.
Slowly realizing her mistake, but just like the old woman, Pisces doesn't want to face the truth.
No, this star fruit is mine. I tried so hard to get one. Stop being stubborn! Give me the star fruit!
As they both approach the realm of the star, Pisces casts a spell that traps Capricorn in a storm cloud. Pisces' magic only manages to hold Capricorn for a few minutes, but it's enough time for her to show off her achievement to the goddess Cosmo.
Goddess Cosmo, this is my first star fruit. I offer it to you, Goddess. Well done, Pisces. Keep up the good work. Yes, ma'am.
Pisces' heart beats rapidly. She feels the pain, but also the excitement, as she looks at the goddess Cosmo, slowly turning the star fruits into sacred wine.
This wine is unusually delicious.
But just as Capricorn predicted, that starfruit spoiled Cosmo's wine.
What in the world is this?
Her eyes widen, but this time they have turned deep black. Goddess Cosmo roars in a frenzy. She begins transforming into strange forms. The Zodiac gods quickly join forces to restrain the raging Cosmo.
Oh no, it's all my fault. The negative wish brought negative consequences, and it tainted itself.
The restraint magic gradually loses its effect, and Cosmo starts destroying everything. Grand architectural structures on the clouds collapse. Colorful flower gardens are shattered.
Oh my god! Pisces! Can't you see? You need to fix this mess! I told you already! Help me! What should I do now? The only way to subdue Cosmo Goddess is to find a way to change the situation, to turn the harmful wish into something useful. That's right. I know what to do. Thank you. Hurry!
Pisces quickly flies down to the old woman's house. The house is now in ruins, dirty, and the old woman is still happily talking to the illusions she created.
I'm truly sorry. My child! Please bring my child back. It's time for you to learn to face reality instead of living in the illusions of the past. It's impossible! Please, my goddess! Follow me. I will let you bid farewell to your child one last time.
Using poison to counter poison, Pisces casts a spell for the old woman to see one final illusion. But this time, it's in a vibrant and colorful heavenly garden. Mother!
After all this time, you're still here, my child.
Yes, I have crossed over to the other world, and I'm living a very happy life. Mother, you must also live a happy life. Continue to create magnificent wooden artworks, and help the people around you. When your time comes to an end, I will welcome you in the heavenly garden, and we will be together.
I understand now. I will always love you, no matter where you are.
In a loving embrace, the old woman's heart finally lets go of the past, determined to live the remaining years to the fullest. When Pisces returns to the realm of the stars, the goddess Cosmo has returned to her normal state.